women want Kanu IPOB to fizzle out over threat to Ohaneze leader. The recent call allegedly by the leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, for the stoning of the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief Nnamdi, has attracted harsh criticism and condemnation, with Igbo women describing the threat as unnecessary. The women are also calling for Kanu and his group to fizzle out for peace to reign in the land. Leader of Ohaneze Women's Wing in Enugu State, Dr. Mrs. Selina Ogwoke Adibwa, said such utterances attributed to Kanu were often associated with the Igbo, and reiterated that Kanu and his group should fizzle out for peace to reign in the land. During our group's solidarity visit to Chief Nwodo at Ohaneze House in Enugu, the women leader called on youth to respect their elders and avoid being misled by the antics of the self-acclaimed IPOB leader. In an interview with Southeast Trust in Enugu, Ogwoke Adibwa said, "Let Kanu fizzle out. He is our son. Nnamdi is also our son. We won't let a bad son kill a good one. That was why we came all the way, and this is why." That was why we came out recently to show solidarity to Nnamdi. We know when his house was bombed, nothing will scratch him. He has awful. He is vocal, diplomatic, and humble. He can bend down to greet anybody because of Igbo people. He is a son we are very proud of, insisting that it was not in the character of Ndigbo to make such unguarded utterances. The Ohaneze women leader said she had never heard that an Igbo man would stone another because of mere opinion differences, adding that Chief Nnamdi has done so well for the Igbos. Okay, among Hausa, Yoruba, and other ethnic nationalities, even globally, the Igbo race is now more respected. Nya stretches ends across the Niger. He, in various fora, sensitizes the fact that the Igbo actually fought for Nigeria unity more than other tribes. Therefore, we deserve our fair share. Okay, Ogwoke Adibwa, a former national vice president of Ohaneze Ndigbo, warned Igbo youths against towing the line of Kanu. She said the insolence of Kanu is well known. He wants war. Remember when we almost lost elections because he frightened us against voting? He would threaten to kill if markets were open. There is nothing like knowing our history and planning for the future. I was in the war front with Ojukwu and Achuze during the Civil War. I was also a Biafran diplomat. Biafra is now something we think about in policy matters, not as an entity to carve out. Southeast Trust reports that Chief Nwodo during the visit told his guests Igbo tradition and culture forbid a father joining issues with his son. I am currently the father of the Ndigbo nation. I reserve my comments against the IPOB leader, hoping he will realize his mistakes. I had also received a threat that my only son would be killed, and another report on the social media that I had a serious accident while going to Anambra. Southeast Trust reports both Ohaneze and IPOB have resolved their frictions after the First Republic Aviation Minister Chief Mbazulike Amechi brokered peace between them. Okay, and because of this, a lot of reactions are being on Twitter right now, and a lot of people have had their mind onto this matter. Now he goes by the name Chukwumaeze Edward. He's saying that these are rubbish, so-called childless, foolish women we have in Biafra land. Political women, shame to all of you. That's what he has said so far. And Ohaneze Ifoma, she said, I thought that this case had been resolved. Why are these women resurrecting the foregone issue? Alright, and it's also gathered here that women, you are a mother. Your children should be closer to you than their fathers. Try to be truthful and teach your children the truth for point of correction. Nnamdi Kanu has never pronounced war in all the agitations for Biafra independence. Let me tell you, most of these Igbo elders and elites that denounced Biafra as provoked us, the youth, and Nnamdi Kanu, and there is nothing we can do than to talk to them with the language that fits them, even slander. Therefore, they should restrain their distractions, steps against Biafra if they hate insult. Alright, well, a lot of comments have been buzzing about. Meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this one, and please remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks always.